Hey, what's up guys, MGH here, and welcome to something a little bit different today. I'm going to be doing a challenge with Chesnoid Gaming. Basically guys, we're going to be making a custom FIFA 16 squad and taking them into career mode. We're using FC Ingolstadt here, who just got promoted in the Bundesliga, and we are creating this team based off players that we pack in Tops Kick 16. There's a link below if you want to download the app, if you want to open some packs yourself. And yeah, basically, we're going to be opening 2 jumbo packs, one from the Premier League and one from the Bundesliga, creating our favourite squad using those players, or the best squad that we can put together, and then just simming the whole season and seeing who can finish highest. It's going to be interesting. Let's get into the packs and see who we pull. Here we go. Let's see who we get in our Premier League jumbo pack. We get Willian to start things off, David Silva, Fletcher, we get Balassi, he would be very good on the left side. We've got Vito Manone, Chet Kuyate, David Silva again, damn it. Rondon, very nice. We get Davis, Vincent Kompany, we get Rondon again, Perez, Matic, Schweinsteiger, Sinclair, Kompany again, Tyrone Mings, Larson, Theo Walcott, of course, Daley Blind, Rondon again, Drinkwater, Charlie Adam. Okay, not too bad. I think I've got some very nice players there. And now, guys, into the Bundesliga pack. Who are we going to get? We get Young from Wolfsburg there, Fabian Schär, Benatia, Fry. There's some good choices already here. Philip Lahm, fantastic. Wow, that is a hell of a beard. Nice. We get a few players that I don't really know too much about. We get Leroy Sané, very good youngster. Jojic from, though he was at Dortmund, but now he's not. Schwab there, Brzezinski. Oh dear, some of these are not very good at all. Bittencourt's decent. Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed. We get Diekmeyer, he could be a very good right back. And we get Stocker. I tell you what though, I'm not too unhappy about that. We got some good players there. It's time to build the squad. Be interesting to see what Chesnoid gets though. Okay guys, so the team is done, and I tell you what, I'm feeling pretty confident right now. We have Rondon up front, we have Balassi on the left, Silva in the middle, my best player by a country mile. He's going to get so many assists, I'm sure. We have Willian out on the right, Lahm and Matic in the DM spots, and then we've got Blind at left back. I think he's going to be better than Mings there. That's what I think anyway. We have Benatia, Kompany, Young, and then Manone in goal. Luckily, I got a goalkeeper, the one goalkeeper in the packs. I'm really hoping Chesnoid doesn't get any. That'd be so funny. We then on the bench have Schär, Diekmeyer, Kuyate, Schweinsteiger, Stocker, Walcott and Perez. And then on the reserves we have Sinclair, Larson, Davis and Mings. So these are the rules, guys. We have 22 players, as you see there. We can be in any formation that we want. However, we have to simulate the whole season, and obviously the top position at the end of the league wins, and the loser has to make a speech. It's almost like a horrible forfeit. If I lose, I have to make a speech about what I love about Chelsea, and if he loses, he's going to make a speech about how much he loves Arsenal. And this will be in a Skype call at the end of this episode. So let's sim the season and get into it. We're going to do month by month and show you the results. Right, here we go. The first 3 games. We're going to go ahead and simulate them now and see what results we get. One of them being Dortmund, so a little bit nervous about this one. We got a, oh shit, a 1-0 loss, and then a 2-1 win, and then a 2-0 loss. So 1 win so far. But I tell you what, I would take that. I would take that against Dortmund. And now we're doing September, guys. Another massive game in here. We've got Wolfsburg. We get a draw. Not too bad. Another draw. And then another loss. A win. And a win. Not too bad so far. And now in October, I'm hoping that we lose the cup game so we don't waste our fitness. It's all about the league, remember? But we've got Schalke. That's quite a big game. Let's see what results we get here. And here we go. We get a win there. We get a win there, a draw there, and a loss in the cup. That is actually pretty perfect. I would have taken that. So, yep, I'm happy with that. Let's go to November now. Just the 3 games here. Please be another good month. We get a 2-0 loss, a 2-0 win, and a 1-0 win. 2 wins out of 3. That's not too bad. Into December now. Tough month. We've got Bayern and Leverkusen. Let's hope they're good results. And Hoffenheim. Okay, here we go. We get a 1-1 draw with Hoffenheim. A 1-0 loss to Bayern. That's not too bad. And a 2-1 win versus Bayern Leverkusen. Okay, I will take that. And now we're going to go and take a look at the table and the top scorers as well. As expected, guys, Bayern are top of the league with Bayern, Leverkusen there, and Dortmund, Schalke are up there, and Hoffenheim. They've got a very decent squad, but we are currently in 6th. I was hoping to be doing a little bit better than that with the team I've got, but there's still 6 months to go. Let's take a look at the top scorers now. And we have Theo Walcott in 7th. What? I haven't even got him in the first team. That's it. Okay, and in terms of assists, we've got Walcott there as well. So clearly Walcott is playing out of his skin right now. Okay, let's simulate the matches in January now. There was only 2 games, and we got a 2-0 win there and a 3-0 loss to Dortmund. Ouch. Into February, we've got Wolfsburg again in this month. So out of these 4 games, I want at least 3 wins. And we get a loss, a win, and a win. There you go, 3 out of 4, not too bad. March, we've got another 4 games. Here we go, a draw, a win, and a win. Okay, an unbeaten month there, not so bad at all. And now in April, another 4 matches. Let's get into them. Come on, if I get some big results here, I might climb the table a little bit more. We get a draw, a win, a draw, and a draw. Still unbeaten there, but a lot of draws. That's not what I'm looking for. And now we're going into the last month. 3 huge games. Once again, it's Hoffenheim, Bayern, and Leverkusen. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on here. If we win these next 3 games, who knows where we'll be. Here we go. It's a 2-0 win. That's good. A draw and a win. So we really were unbeaten for a long time towards the end of the season there. But where are we in the league? Let's have a look. I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, get in there. We are in 4th place. That is a lot better than 6th. And I tell you what, I think Ches is going to have a bit of a challenge beating that. So it's going to be interesting to see where he gets. So after 34 games, we won 17. That's really good, actually. Exactly half there. And then we've got 10 draws, 7 losses. We scored 47, not very high there. And only conceded 31, not too bad there. And 61 points. So can Ches beat that? We'll find out in just a moment when we jump into the call. Let's have a look at the top scorers as well and see who got there. Wondering if Walcott got any more. And Walcott ended up with 13. Anyone else on the list? I don't think so. So there you go. Theo Walcott was my top scorer. And he was also my top assister, I'm guessing. He was with 4. Really? That's really poor. But there you go, guys. We finished in 4th. Let's find out what Ches did. Okay, Ches, this is the moment we've been waiting for.
Nervous!
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. Although I'm nervous, I have a few things that I wouldn't mind talking about, Chelsea-wise. So if I do lose this, you know what? It's not the end of the world. How do you feel about talking about Arsenal, though?
I don't want to lose. I don't want to say anything positive about Arsenal, especially with the way that both of our seasons have started.
Yeah.
Not keen.
The thing is, though, I instantly think that Arsenal would be one of the easiest clubs to talk about because they're good at the heart, you know? If that makes sense?
If you say so.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just get straight into it. How about you tell me your team, and then I'll tell you mine.
My starting 11, my best players, my best starting 11, I've got Joe Hart in goal.
Nice.
Defence-wise, I've got Monreal at left-back and Rafinha of Bayern Munich at right-back. And then someone called Abraham and someone called Klavan at centre-backs. I didn't know who they are prior to starting the series. So,
okay, fair enough.
The video. So I played a 4-2-3-1. So at CDM, I've got Cesc Fabregas and Daley Blind. On the left-hand side, I've got Willian. On the right-hand side, I've got Robin. At cam, Eric Lamela. And at striker, Alexis Sanchez.
I tell you what, that is so strong. You've got me.
Yeah, I did really well attacking-wise. It was just defensively I was pretty weak.
You've definitely got me. We both got keepers, which is good. I got Manoni.
Vito Manoni. I was terrified not to get a keeper.
For left-back, I went with Blind. Right-back, I went with Young from Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
And at centre-back, I got Benatia and company, so pretty strong there.
Shit, you did really well defensively.
And I went with the same formation as you, so my 2 DMs were Matic and Lahm.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, pretty strong so far, but Balassi on the left, Willian on the right, Silva at cam, and Rondon up front.
That's such a strong 11.
I don't know, man. I think,
really
okay,
well.
let's say we're going into this pretty even. I think you've got a much better goalkeeper, so there's no doubt in my mind you conceded less. But
we'll find out.
My centre-back partnership was pretty strong.
Might be able to keep people out.
Well, okay.
Considering you've got a dodgy keeper.
So I guess we just get straight into this, and I just want to remind everyone watching that the loser has to make a nice little speech about the other person's club.
The other person's favourite team.
And I've already mentioned, I think I'd be okay at it, and I think I've lost this. You know, I'm not feeling too confident.
Oh, really?
First of all, I'll tell you my top scorer.
Okay.
That was Theo Walcott, who wasn't even in my starting lineup.
Yeah.
And he actually got 13 goals from the bench.
from the bench.
Yeah.
13 from the bench.
And the
That's
craziest
mad.
thing was he was also my top assister with 4. Theo
Wow,
Walcott
Theo
was just
killing it.
doing work.
Well, while we're on the subject of Arsenal players, my top goal scorer was Alexis Sanchez.
Surprise.
With 18.
Wow.
He had 18, and then it was Willian that had my top assists with 6, although Alexis did have 5.
Fair
so
enough.
that was close.
Sanchez and Theo doing the business then.
Yeah, apparently Arsenal. No, we'll save that. I don't want to say something good about Arsenal now in case I need to say it later.
All right, how about we work backwards with this league stuff? So obviously after 34 games,
Yeah.
what was your goal difference?
Plus 18.
Okay, you've beat me there.
Okay, that's
How
good.
many draws did you get?
8.
Oh shit, you beat me there as well.
Ooh.
Okay, go on, tell me how many wins.
17.
Oh, same as me.
Oh,
But if you've got 2 more draws, you're on 63 points, aren't you?
I'm on 59 points.
What? Wait.
17 wins, 8 draws, 9 defeats, 59 points.
Oh, I just realised I got more draws than you, not less. I got 10 draws.
No!
So I've won.
No,
What?
you bastard!
I'm so
You
confused.
built me up to knock me down.
I just thought for a second it was the other way round, but I beat you. I've got
No.
61.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Yes!
Where did you finish in the league then?
Get in there. I was in 4th.
Oh, I was in 5th
Oh.
by plus 1 of goal difference. Mönchengladbach finished on the same amount of points and had plus 19 goal difference to my plus 18.
Oh, God.
So you beat me on league position as well.
That was so
I
so
thought I'd won.
close.
I thought for a minute I'd won.
Oh, what a shame. Guess who's making the speech?
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, before you do, I just want to mention actually, we obviously did have a cup competition in the
Yeah,
season, but I was
Deutsche
knocked out in
Pokal.
the first game.
Who did you play in the first round?
I've got
Can
no
you even
idea.
remember?
I can't
We
remember.
somehow managed to get to the quarterfinals, although we lost 2-0 to Wolfsburg.
Do you know what? I'm going to go and say I think if you had the same result as me and got knocked out, you might have won this.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I'll leave
Damn
it to
the
you.
German
You
Cup.
can go ahead and make your little speech about Arsenal. Tell me why you love the club so
I
much.
tell you what, Arsenal. I love that club. There's nothing about that club that you can't love. Like the way that they stick with the manager, even though he fails to get trophies.
Oi,
season after
keep it
season,
positive.
It's just fantastic to show the devotion to the manager, the same way the manager has shown devotion to the club. It's just next level. You don't see enough of that in football these days. And then the way they tactically select one big signing each window. They keep the tradition of football more so than other sides that go out and just spend hundreds of millions of pounds. Arsenal keep it traditional. They pick up the odd player here and there, and then every now and again you'll go out and you'll buy a big class player. Like Alexis Sanchez, easily better than Eden Hazard. Mesut Ozil, clearly more of a talent than Cesc Fabregas. And Petr Cech, I mean, he did nothing at Chelsea and he's gone to Arsenal and he's just absolutely blitzed it. It's been fantastic for you this season. So as
you
my
done?
heart splits in two talking about Petr Cech like that, I think I might be done.
Oh my god, that was brilliant. I'm going to have to save this to my phone,
Oh.
I think, as well, just so I can listen to it back. Should I tell you the bullet points I had that I
What
loved
did you
about
have for Chelsea? Yeah.
Go on now. I'll say it. I love the way you guys, act in the transfer market. Very quick, get it done, right?
Mm.
And actually, I quite like Mourinho. I think he's very smart. I don't like his antics off the pitch, so to speak, but he's a clever guy.
But
And I think
tactically.
actually you've been great rivals. That's what I was going to say. Chelsea are great rivals.
That's very nice of you to say.
I would go into more detail, but I didn't lose.
But you didn't
so,
lose,
yeah.
so you don't have to.
Well, that's it, guys. It was an interesting video. I think that we've seen that it really does make a difference how many games your team plays.
Yeah, definitely.
But in terms of the players we got from Top's Kick, it was pretty decent.
I think we both got pretty solid players from those packs on the app.
I think
I'm
so
quite
too.
pleased with that.
Okay, well, guys, don't forget to check out Top's Kick in the description if you want to go ahead and download it. And it's a good little app to play around on. And until the next video where maybe we do this again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on both our videos. That'd be great. Check out Chesy in the description. And we'll see you next time.
See you guys later.
Bye. Bye.